Work is always perfect. He's never off balance. He can throw 3, 4, 5
yet, and Rodriguez is giving a good account of himself.
I don't think Lomachenko's been able to do anything. And getting more accurate, it seems to me, as time goes on against Miguel Rodriguez.
Lomachenko, that doesn't actually get as much attention, is his defensive ability and his movements, and we see him there.
He has the kind of punching power that could create problems for a guy with such a good boxing skill level like a Lomachenko.
Well, we've talked about how good Lomachenko is. Times have changed, Roy.
Yeah, times have changed because he learned a lot. And what he learned is, anytime you're in a fight, you're really in a fight.
Anatoly Lomachenko, who was a boxer himself, an amateur boxer, and has been
blocked that punch. Now the outside shots are much more clear to see.
He landed that punch against Gary Russell so many times long.
Jim, but he's also been hit harder than I've ever seen him hit before in this round.
Harder than Salido hit him.
Yes, sir. He just got hit with a straight right hand. He took it pretty well, but my goodness, was it a straight, good, sharp right hand right down the pipe.
Harold, 2 8-point rounds in a row.
Oh, yeah. You know, Robert Byrd took a point in the round 5, so that made it 10-8 instead of 10-9. But in round 4, Vasily Lomachenko went that round so big, Jim, had to score 10-8 without a knockdown. So
scorecards, and Farhood has it 60-53, and Harold has it 60-52, and Lomachenko's just piling it up here.
Yeah, that body shot just almost dropped.
To feint, and did so brilliantly.
Yeah, Lomachenko's fought no softies in his 4 official professional fights. And
if you get hit by the belly button, you know, if you get hit below the belly button, it's a low blow. But you can't see the belly button because
dominating him through the 12 rounds, winning every round, despite the loss of the use of his left hand.
Those body shots really caused some problems there for Gammy.
Stop! He tapered off.
He tapered off, but he does have pretty decent punching power. So
a conventional fighter lines up against a southpaw like this. You look for the conventional fighter to try to fire the straight right hand. There's a right hand that landed.
Stop. There you go.
That's Lomachenko.
But he might make it out.
Rodriguez doing an effective job of covering up, but taking clean shots again to limit the damage that is done to their fighter. In round 8, Lomachenko landed 48 of 106 punches.
I have it same as Harold, 2 rounds to 0, but that first round was very close. I would give no argument to anybody who scored it for Rodriguez.
Warming up and rehearsing in the first couple of rounds. Now he is taking over in a very big way. Oh, what an uppercut. This was a spectacular round, and Salido was able to get a decision win against him in a badly refereed fight in Texas, in which Salido fouled Lomachenko.
It is a thing of beauty, and that's why he's already cracked my top 5 pound-for-pound list.
And you know, for a lot of people who are seeing this, they've never seen him before, and this is a demonstration of just how good he is.
Those bodies.
Lomachenko is pressing forward more than he did, let's say, in round 1 or 2, and when he does that, normally he.
One of the things that Max Kellerman always talks about and marvels at in discussing Lomachenko.
Tell his fighters, do the same.
I mean, definitely. A lot of people would have given up by now, being hit as many times as he has and as hard as he has.
Oh my gosh. The uppercut was.
But every time he does it, it seems like it's a little low. So he gets a warning from the referee, and he said next time he's going to take a point.
Lomachenko ducks under a left hand, pops up in an area where Rodriguez can't see him. The side-to-side movement is getting.
For Rodriguez to survive, I believe, with Lomachenko going to his body like this, but he might make it out.
From time to time.
That's
what he wouldn't do in Texas, right?
That's what you got to do sometimes. Sometimes if a man won't stop hitting you low, let him see how it feels, and that will remind him maybe.
But Byrd has no clue what's a low blow. I mean, he sees a punch landing on a waistband. You know, in the beginning he said it was okay, it was legal. Now all of a sudden he's saying it's illegal. They really should change that rule and say, you know, a low blow is below the waistband.
With his punch combinations, and this could be a big problem. Like that.
Wow. Wow. But he might have a sense of what Byrd was talking about.
Oh,
wow.
Goodness.
That right hook is amazing.
And it speaks.
Well, at some point, against somebody, probably a bigger puncher than Rodriguez, we'll get a check on exactly what round.
9, 8, 7, 6.
Count the punches if you can. The fight. Rodriguez landed 4, count them, 4 of 32 punches. Lomachenko 30 of 67 power shots. 67 power shots among those 106 that he threw.
And what's instructive about those 32 punches, the number of punches thrown by Rodriguez has
What a couple of right hooks. What a couple of right hooks there. And
Lomachenko had been building to this over the last 3 or 4 rounds, and the body work was impeccable. That right hook on the inside, and then doubling with the right hook. So while we didn't know about the left hand being
flashing his Spanish as he tells Rodriguez to keep his punches above the waistline.
Second time he's warned him already.
Good right uppercut by Lomachenko right there.
He's punching off that back foot, and he lands that right jab constantly. It's beautiful, which sets up a straight left hand. So I think he did what he
skill level, and it's breathtaking for guys like us who have been around the ring for a long time.
It is a thing of beauty, and that's why
Kovalev, he does not yet have a plan to live here in the United States, goes back to Ukraine between his fights, and says that for the moment, Texas, in which Salido fouled Lomachenko over and over and over.
Yeah, that part was very odd, but Salido is.
Anytime you find a good pitcher in baseball that's really experienced, he may be able to throw a 95-mile-an-hour fastball. But
in this round, and now he talks to Gamaliel Rodriguez again. Both on a so well, Roy, is changes speeds on his punches. Sometimes he'll hit you with the softball. Sometimes he'll bring the medium and then with it, because apparently it was on the other side of Bird and he didn't see it. But this is becoming a brutal display, and down goes.
It has been Lomachenko who has done it even better, throwing both the right hook and then the straight left hand downstairs. He causes the commitment of Lomachenko to the body.
Yeah, he puts all of his body into that punch, but you saw how wide his feet were apart right then. That's what allows him to be such a devastating puncher with his.
Jim.
Steve, how do you have it?
Jim, I have it same as Harold, 2 rounds to 0.
Less and doing it very hard, but not as sharp as he was in the first few rounds.
Couple of hard shots from Lomachenko there as the second stick away at working off the jab tonight, Roy.
Yeah, he's working off his jab. Now he's using head movement along with the jab and throwing combinations to start to open Gammy up.
Lopez twice, and those big punches did not get Lomachenko out of it.
Another fast combination for Lomachenko.
Praising, pretty extraordinary. Now, it was an awkward action, but Roy, the thing is Lomachenko doesn't stop fighting, does he?
No, he doesn't. The referee doesn't say stop.
Yeah.
He does not stop, which is what he's supposed to do.
And
throw a 95-mile-an-hour fastball, but he doesn't use that every time. He uses his tech to decide which pitch he'll use at what time. Same thing Lomachenko is doing right here.
Our 2 scorers.
And yes, and now Gammy has a cut over his right eye. That's not good for him because
he's always impressive. He's so versatile and very creative with his combinations, the punch angles he selects. He knows how to mix the speed of his punches, like Jim Lampley said at ringside, how, throw that little changeup as a pitcher and then come with a fastball down the middle.